and welcome to Yadi's Table. Thank you for joining me on this week's A to Z Cooking With Me series, where this week we're focused on the letter Y, and I've decided to make these yams. They are candied, and so of course, if you want to learn how to make this, please stay tuned. Catch you in a jiffy. So this is my favorite recipe for yams. They're super sweet and ooey gooey. And they just kind of melt in your mouth. Make this for somebody that comes over, and I promise they'll be impressed. It's a great holiday side dish. Even if you make it throughout the course of the week, I mean, it's so good, you really can't go wrong. And give it a try and let me know what you think. Catch you later, alligator. Alrighty, in order to get started on our yams, here are all of our ingredients. Here I have 1 large yam. I've cut this in cubes and about an inch thick. Of course, if you decided that you wanted them in circles, you can definitely do that. And if they're smaller, go ahead and use 2 yams. Here I have 1 cup of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of salted butter, 1/8 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1½ teaspoon of cinnamon, a couple dashes of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's get to it. Before we start, we're gonna go ahead and turn our oven on to 350 degrees. And then we'll also turn our burner on to a medium-high heat. We'll go ahead and toss our butter and get that nice and melted. Once our butter is melted, we'll go ahead and toss in our brown sugar. And we're gonna mix this up until it's well combined. You want the sugar to kind of melt a little bit and break down the crystals. Once our sugar is kind of at this consistency and has melted down, we'll go ahead and toss in our heavy whipping cream. And you just want this to become nice and creamy. It's almost like making a caramel sauce to start. And once we've come to this texture, it's kind of runny. It's still thick. We'll go ahead and toss in our maple syrup. And now our spices. So we'll toss in our cinnamon. And our nutmeg. And last but not least, our vanilla. We'll go ahead and bring the temperature down a little bit. And you want to taste this, make sure the spices are all right and to your liking. That is perfect. So we'll go ahead and turn off our heat. And now what we'll do is Toss in our sweet potatoes. And then we'll pour our mixture right over. I can literally eat this mixture out of the pan. You can kind of shake this up a bit. But you don't necessarily need to mix this up. This will wind up doing its own things. The mixture will kind of go runny a little bit because of all the moisture that's in the sweet potatoes. So you want to let it do its thing. We're going to cover this in foil and put it into the oven for about 30 minutes. Because this is only one sweet potato, we don't need to cook it for very long. And then of course we'll pop it out and serve it up. So after 30 minutes, I went ahead and took these out, and you can tell that they're fork tender. The fork goes right through it. The caramel sauce has continued to thicken, and so this is exactly what we're looking for. And as you can see, they're nicely coated. And so we're just gonna plate this up, and we're good to go. You can definitely serve this as a side dish. It's great around the holidays. Of course, if you wanted to do a soul food dinner night, this is a great accompaniment. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Look at all that caramel sauce. And make sure you don't leave any of the sauce behind. This is where all the goodness lives. There you have it, our candied yams. And this is our final product, our candied yams. Of course, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. Until next time.